For me, his voice is like, oh, it's like a soothing balm to your soul. That's all I'll say. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jyoti. That's it. I'm back with this video. Jiska, I think sort of like poster, I think was it, or like a reel? I think it was a poster because there was no audio. I saw on Instagram and I was like, oh, really? I mean, man's a legend. Somebody I grew up on, and I'm just whenever he drops something, I get very excited. And since I've not heard this track, I decided to cover it. Also, I realized that iska unplugged 2 saal pehle aa chuka hai, which I've not heard. So I'm clearly living under a rock. But he's dropped the official music video. It's called Music by Mike McCleary. They work a lot together, I think. And it's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, legend. I can't wait. For me, his voice is like, oh, it's like a soothing balm to your soul. That's all I'll say. And um, it's just, let's leave O Sanam aside. It's one of those legendary tracks that works in any day, age, time, yug, whenever. It's just a timeless classic. But even all his other discography is so freaking beautiful and amazing. And I know a lot of you Gen Z kids have not heard that stuff. So please do yourselves a favor. Go on whatever music streaming app you use and just listen to Lucky Ali. Just everything by him. Everything. And you'll do like you'll understand why I'm saying this. The man's songs and their lyrics have been so profoundly timeless in almost every track. I mean, देखा है ऐसे भी तो I can just loop. I mean, I don't know कितनी बार कभी भी life में, and like ऐसे इतने सारे tracks हैं. I just can't. Let me just one sec. I'm going to, there's a whole like Lucky Ali discography that I must read out to you, just so you kind of know which songs you should not miss. There we go. Take a second. Hey, yaar, where are the track names? Here. What? Sorry. I'm not gonna say which app this is, but all it's giving me are the film songs sung by him. Shame on you. Sorry. How can go and listen to Gori Teri Aankhein? Just saying. Go and listen to Sifar. Go and listen to Dekha Hai Aise Bhi. Go and listen to Suno, Pyar Ka Musafir. Go and listen to Ye Zameen, Kya Mausam. Go and listen to, let's say, Teri Yaadein, Kitni Hasi Zindagi. Oof. Just, this is all gold, guys. This is all gold. So I will get back to this new song, but just looking at these songs, name is making me feel so nostalgic. Kabhi Aisa Lagta. Go and listen to that. And okay. Tauba is a personal favorite. I just really like its vibe. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this one. It's called Sayyah. And it says, Sayyah in Urdu means traveler. It is about the journey in search of love we all must make, only to realize we are being led back to ourselves. Oh, I love it already. Quintessentially lucky, using heartfelt verses, Sayyah narrates the tale of an intrepid wanderer who ventures across the world in search of meaning, only to unravel a profound realization the universe he seeks lies within himself. This is giving me full alchemist vibes. The song beautifully encapsulates the transformative nature of self-discovery, reminding us that the most profound exploration occurs within the depths of our own being. Yes. Love it. Okay, lyrics Lucky Ali and Munna Shaukat. Mike McCleary and Parth Parekh are the producers. Composer Lucky Ali and Mike McCleary. Chalo, let's do it. I'm all ready to be taken on a journey. 1, 2, 3, play. He's a biker, no?
सैया सैया ये जो वक्त सुनहरा है, महबूब ये दिल वही ठहरा है। हुजूर इन अदाओं से एक रिश्ता है, ये किसका है चेहरा। तन्हाई बुरी पर दिल खुश रहता है, ये सारा जमाना कहता है। मंजिल मंजिल हर बार चलते रहो, बनते रहो, मेरा है क्या। सैया सैया राह से मुझे है लेना क्या, मैं चला जहाँ प्यार ले चला। सैया सैया इसे कोई समझे यहाँ, मैं चला जहाँ प्यार है मेरा। मैं बुरा या भला कहता रहनुमा, मेरा तुमसे अजीब एक रिश्ता है। किस्मत ने क्या ये सब दिखलाए हैं, सुलझाए हैं। तुम भी चलो सैया सैया राह से मुझे है लेना क्या, मैं चला जहाँ प्यार ले चला। सैया सैया इसे कोई समझे यहाँ, मैं चला जहाँ प्यार है मेरा। सैया सैया राह से मुझे है लेना क्या, मैं चला जहाँ प्यार है मेरा। सैया सैया इसे कोई समझे यहाँ, हर कोई मुझे देखता रहा। सैया सैया समझे से कोई यहाँ, मैं चला जहाँ प्यार है मेरा। सैया सैया मुझे कोई समझे यहाँ, मैं चला जहाँ प्यार है मेरा।
I love it. I love it. What's not to love? Oh my God, ये song बहुत personal हो गया मेरे लिए. Really, like very, very, very personal. Hard relates have happened. Multiple points. I can't believe it. Even after so long. Oh my God, an entire generation following him. And now the next generation. He is still sounding so good. So good. Oh, and I mean, this is really like um this really makes me feel like, artists like him come along like very rarely, very, very, very rarely, because his entire persona and essence as an artist has not changed in like over 2 decades, and it's still so beautiful and pure, and just, he is the voice of so many people's like childhood, teen years, 20s, 30s, whatever. Like he, it's like he was there in that first sort of the first gen, the OGs of indie pop, and the fact that he's still like doing these kind of sellout shows and on the road and making beautiful songs with these beautiful lyrics like this. The second the second it started and you see that shot of him in the desert, oof, oh my God, full nostalgia hits you. You're like, Lucky Ali in the desert is a whole other topic, is a whole other like uh emotion, has a whole other fan base. You know what I mean, right? You know which video I'm talking about of his. So seeing him back in the desert was just like, oh, ye kya ho raha hai? But I really liked how it started with the whole like shore sharaba of the crowd and da da da. Cut to him sitting there in the quiet, meditating with just like the sound of the birds and nature. That whole like juxtaposition that happened, and then him taking off on his bike and going off into the sunset. Beautiful start, beautiful start. Whoever's done the video, props to them. Director like Qureshi, Urban Beat Project, lovely direction. Everything was so nicely thought out. And then the whole obviously you're going to show the travel moments. No, at no point was there anyone with him on these travels, which was just such a personal thing to me because um like I also posted about on Instagram a couple of days ago, it's just been a very weird gypsy like existence for me as well. It's just constantly on the move, going from one place to another. Um, Sometimes you don't know what you're looking for, but you're kind of like something's. I'm in search of something, right? And I don't know what it is, and you could tell that from like not just the lyrics, but also just the emotions on his face and just the entire like I'm um the I'm trying to be happy and I'm walking alone and I'm meeting strangers and I'm saying hi to them and I'm engaging with them and I'm playing music with them, or I'm just, shaking their hand and having a short encounter with them. Um, what is it leaving me with? I'm sitting and pondering in a coffee shop on my own. I'm sitting by the poolside on my own. Those little moments of his solitude that they were showing through the whole video. He's sipping chai and looking out of the window. Love it. He's sitting on the couch and just reading a book. It kind of also it made me at least feel like while you're living this life of being in search of something, you're also living these moments of solitude and contentment and just like peace. So it's a whole mixture of so many different things that make up our life. And a lot of people who don't um, get the opportunity, or even like their lives are just not constructed in a way where they get to be with themselves so much, either as travelers or even in their daily lives. Those people will probably not realize what, or not be able to feel a song like this as much. But um, but I did, for sure. It just had these very cute moments of being with people and yet not being with them, and yet taking away from that experience some kind of feeling of fulfillment. And then that moment where he's on, like he's walking down the aisle of the airplane and he puts his bag on top and then he falls asleep on the window seat. I don't know why that hit me so much, but yep, been there, done that. And then the ending of it, after having been through all that like traveling and wandering, for lack of a better word, all that wandering and all that life experience collecting, then you're back in the world with your fans and your stage and your music and performing and being this whole other person. um yeah, it was just beautiful because all of that now adds to all of this. It adds to your art, it adds to your personality, it adds to your interactions with people. And um yeah, just builds on um it just builds on the reasons why people come to your shows and listen to your music, because of all this that you've been through and then expressed through your music. So anyway, loved it. What's not to love? And then there's that part in the middle where there's a bit of a harmonizing that happened with the word Sayyah. I think somewhere at the midpoint. Loved it. Oh man, can't believe. See, this is the music. This is the music we need um more and more of in the country. I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of Bollywood. Like, I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm sick and tired of it. They have zero creativity. They're going through some kind of crisis, or they're just not waking up and smelling the coffee. They need a serious wake up call. They need to stop remixing and recreating Punjabi tracks or any other tracks. They need to give credit to the creative people they hire for their films and let those music producers actually make original music. And if it means taking more time on a project, then so be it. You know, I don't understand what is happening there. And quite honestly, I don't even care anymore, because when you have artists like Lucky Ali still doing this kind of music, um, and still um, keeping uh, the soul of creativity alive with originality, I am all for it. You know, let's promote this. I think it's already happening. This is a whole other topic. I'm just getting into it because the thought came to me. It's already kind of flipping, but because I'm seeing that in like the weekly, music charts and stuff, where lesser and lesser soundtrack songs are in the top 10s or top 20s, and more songs like this and independent music like this. So please, this is a very heartfelt appeal to the audience. Don't sleep on stuff like this. Loop it, stream it, play it as much as possible. Play it for the people around you. We need good soulful music to come back into the forefront. Um, and this track is part of that uh, collection. Love it. I just want to see him live one day. I'm just putting that wish out into the universe now. I have to see him live one day, and I'm just so glad he's back to doing live shows and gigs like this. So yay, amazing. If there's any track of his that I have missed, this clearly came out 2 years ago and I missed it. So if there's any other track like that, let me know. And let me know any other artist or any other track that you think I should get to as well. Instagram, Twitter, I'm there. It helps. Come on, hit those buttons. Take care of you. I'll see you in the next one, everyone.
सैया सैया राहों से मुझे है ले